How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do a premiere draft from Bloomborough. It is day like 5 of the format, and things are settling in and settling down, and apparently it's a very fast format. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, but more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafting, Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. And with that out of the way, hey, alright, we're ready. Pack one, pick one. What are we getting? Alright, let's see. Taking a bit of time to load. Ooh, I like Innkeeper's Talent. This is the kind of card that can solo you. If it doesn't get resolved very quickly, your opponent just if the card doesn't get dealt with really quickly, the owner of this card tends to just win the game, because making your creatures huge, right, and then also giving them ward and then also doubling those counters is fantastic. This is definitely first pickable. We're gonna definitely take that. Let's see what else is here. I think Harnesser's okay, right? Banishing Light would probably be my second choice. Intrepid Rabbit's also really good if I wanted to stay in... The Herbalist is actually pretty good in the Rabbits deck too, because when you make a bunch of rabbits, right? Baker's Bane Duo is also fantastic. It would probably be between Baker's Bane Duo, Banishing Light, and Intrepid Rabbit, but it'd probably be Banishing Light first. But we're definitely taking Innkeeper's Talent. This is incredibly first pickable. And yeah, we're happy to see it. Pack one, pick two. Well, we got a Baker's Bane Duo if we want to stick with that. There's a Mabel's Medal. There's a Gospel's Talent. Sinister Monolith is interesting. This is probably more for the Bats deck because it's a drain every turn. It could also be cashed in for 2 cards later on in the game. There's a Rabidgnaw, which I do kind of like. There's also a Playful Shove, which is cute. Part of me just wants to stay green and take the Baker's Bane Duo because this is a fantastic card. Like, I don't know if you know this, but a 2/2 that just makes a food is pretty good. I am tempted to take the Rabidgnaw, and I probably should just take the Rabidgnaw. I really like the Baker's Bane Duo, though. Just a 2/2 that makes a food is fine, right, for 2. Great in the food deck, the Squirrels deck, rather. Great in the Raccoons deck, because typically it'll attack as a 3/3 and maybe even larger. Rabidgnaw is very good, though. Sazicap's Brew is not terrible, because gifting the fish allows you to activate a lot of those Valiant abilities. We'll take the Rabidgnaw, though. It's a fantastic removal spell. Wow. Alright, so this is a 3-tree Scribe. That's pretty cool. There's a Mudflat Village. There's a Saver. I think I'm going to take the Fell here. It's really hard to say no to Fell. There's also a Treetop Sentries. 3-tree Scribe is great if you're playing the... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wow. God, there's Fell, and then there's Stocking the Pantry. So Fell's really good. Stocking the Pantry combos with Innkeeper's Talent and can basically allow every token that you put on something to draw you an extra card, essentially for 2 mana, which is a great way to win out a grindier game. I really like Fell. I think we should take Stocking the Pantry. I think this is the deck. 3-tree Scribe is also pretty good. You know, like, it's very good in the bounce deck, and it's just a very overrate 2/3 for 2. But I'm gonna take the Stocking because I don't know, it just, oh god, that's just so good together, right? Sticky Tongue Sentinel. I don't think that's a pick here. There's a Quake Tusk Boar. When this enters, choose target creature if that... Oh, this is the threatened effect on a lizard. There's a Saver. I think I like Saver over... Not over Quake Tusk Boar, I'll tell you that much. You cram out a Quake Tusk Boar, it's got Reach, Trample, Haste. If you have Innkeeper's Talent, it just also gets a +1/+1 counter. Right? Like, that's kind of Magical Christmas Land, but also... I think that's pretty good. Roughshod Duo is okay. There have been times where this has like been a pain in the ass for my opponent to deal with. I think it was because of Blacksmith's Talent, giving it a sword and double strike. I'm gonna take this Quake Tusk Boar though. That's just like a nice elemental, yeah, win condition. And we see the Agate Assault. We also see the Booming Blast. Booming Blast is so good. It's one of my favorite removal spells. It's one of my favorite removal spells because throwing 3 damage at your opponent's face just matters so much. There's also a Carrot Cake, which has been an overperformer. The problem that I have with Agate Assault is that it is sorcery speed. Otherwise, if this was instant speed, I think this would be a fantastic removal spell. I think this would be like the premier removal spell for red. 3 mana, 4 damage, instant speed. I think that'd be great. There's also a Rush Shield Rampager, which is a cute card as well. I'm going to take the Booming Blast. I just like that card too much. High Stride's not very good. Night Fisher's actually really good. There's also a Water Spout Warden. It gains flying if another creature entered under your control this turn. I don't think that's good enough. Night Fisher, though. I'm surprised that that's here this late. Tempest Angler. I wouldn't take this in a green-red deck because you need to cast non-creature spells. Veteran Guard Mouse is, I guess, great for the Valiant. And I guess it would get Valiant triggers over and over from Innkeeper's Talent. Maybe we do take that. Although Night Fisher is just... Well, let's take the Veteran Guard Mouse, actually. Harnesser of Storms, non-creature or otter spell. Okay, so it looks for non-creature or otter spells. And you exile you may exile. To end a turn, you can play that card. So this is sort of card advantage, which is kind of great late game. It's non-creature or otters. It itself is an otter, but we don't have that many other otters. It's the only red card here. Maybe I just take the Grotto. Yeah, let's take the Grotto for now. Alright, there's a Playful Shove. There's another Guard Mouse. There's a Grotto. Do I want the Shove or do I want the Guard Mouse? I hate that this is a sorcery, but it can kill a lot of smaller things. I'm gonna take it for now. We're gonna hold on to it. Bramble Guard Captain, where that's its power. This could actually grow really big with the Innkeeper's Talent. I'm noticing that green has almost completely dried up. I hope that people aren't just like forcing it to force it. There's a Gossip's Talent. Not in for that. There's a Dire Downdraft. This is the bounce spell, right? Yeah. Oh, this is the one that even tucks it onto your opponent's library. No. I think I'd rather have the Raccoon Rallier or the Brew. Yeah, I'd rather have yeah, here's a Brew. So red seems super open. Super duper open. I don't know if we're playing the Spark Shooter. And there's a Light Shell Duo. Let's see. Osteomancer Adept. So our best green cards are Stocking the Pantry and Innkeeper's Talent. It looks like green has like totally dried up. I'm hoping to pick up some good green cards this go around. What does this do? 2/2 for 2 with Death Touch. Cast creatures by foraging. In addition to that, creature comes out with a finality counter. I think that's worth speculating on. If we fill out our graveyard, we already have the Hidden Grotto, so we can get like a little bit more fixing. This can give us like a lot of really good reach, and it's just a 2/2 for 2 with Death Touch, which is fine. What's Overflow? When you expend 4 stash, discard your hand, draw cards equal to the number of stash counters on it. Ugh. It's also another Bramble Guard Captain, which we already have one of. And we're done with 4s, actually. I'm going to take this Adept. There's a Sunshower Druid. Oh, wow. Clement the Worrywart. So, there is an issue here with, I thought I took another blue card. I thought I took the Night Fisher, but I didn't. That's right. There's an issue with splashing too hard. I'm tempted to take this Worrywart, especially because, like, is it better than like everything else? This is an otter, so it works well with, where are you? Did I not take it? I didn't take it. This works well with that other otter. There's also Treetop Sentries. I'm gonna speculate on Clement, because this rebuys your ETBs, and I think that that's very good, and especially really good with the green deck, green blue frogs. And there's another Quake Tuskabor. There's a Take Out the Trash. There's a Pathmaker. I like Pathmaker. Do I just want another Quake Tuskabor? 3 damage. If you control a raccoon, discard to draw. How much removal do we have? We have Rabid Gnaw. And we have Booming Blast, and then that's it. I'm like tempted to take another boar, but I really should take like either Pathmaker or Take Out the Trash. I said I was done with 4s. So maybe we just take a boar. Another Playful Shove. There's a Mentor. There's a Wandertail Mentor. I think that that's pretty good here, actually. Because if we're going to be playing 4s, then I'm not done with 4s. We're going to want the ramp from this Wandertail Mentor. Every time we cast a big spell, like on turn... If we resolve this on turn 2 and then play a 4-drop on turn 3, this becomes a 3-3 and we have a 4-drop. Maybe we're not done with 4s, actually. And maybe we're in the Raccoon deck and I should have let the Clement go bye-bye. Sazakap's Brew is also fine, but I think we have one. Yeah. That's the... discard to draw to. Alright, we'll take the Mentor here. It's a Harvester. There's a Downwind Ambusher. I like that card, actually. I don't think we want another Frilled Spark Shooter. I could take a High Stride as a combat trick. And in fact, we will here. It's probably the best card for us. Man, everything that I would have liked is just gone. Like, it is... Like, red is dead on that side coming this way. Green was dead on the other side. Heaped Harvest. And there's a Scribe. When it becomes target of a spell or ability you control, you may discard to draw a card, and it's a mouse. I think I'd rather have the Heaped Harvest, actually. It's a food. We can sacrifice it to we can play it and sacrifice it to fix and ramp, which will allow us to either play the Osteomancer or the Clement that much easier. There's also another Night Fisher. Like, those are just going around. I'll take the Heaped Harvest. Stocking the Pantry number 2 now. Another Rabid Gnaw. I'll take the Gnaw over the Pathmaker, just because this is a fantastic removal spell. +1/+0. Somebody was, a friend of mine, Zudi, pointed out that this is like Huatli's Final Strike, but it costs 1 less. And I think that that's crazy. We'll take the Rabid Gnaw here. Confirm pick. I guess this is still acting up, huh? Where it's its power. Expend... No, that's the... Which one's better? I think the Guard Mouse might actually be better than the Captain. Although the Captain feeds the Guard Mouse, and we'll probably see more Captains, I mean more Guard Mouse mice than Captains. There's a Raccoon Rallier. Haste until end of turn, activate only as a sorcery. Let me take a Kindle Spark Duo. It's fine 3. There's the Pathmaker. Perfect. Sazakap's Brew just to cut it. We'll just not even play a second one though. And we're taking the Splash Portal, but we're not playing that. Alright, we're not playing that. There's a Sticky Tongue Sentinel and a Treetop Sentries. There's also a Coruscation Mage, which does what? When you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And it's a 2/2 for 2 with Offspring of 2, which means that if we cast it for 4, it triggers our and it's an Otter. We didn't take any of those other Otters. Oh, we passed so many of them too. It triggers our spend 4. I think we could take that. I don't know how much we're going to be splashing for Clement. I do kind of like Clement though. He's cute. He's a cute guy. I don't think we're playing Sentinel. We'll take the Coruscation Mage. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? I guess we're being paid off. I would like to just take this whole pack. There's a Tree Guard Duo, there's a Charger, there's a Wandertail Mentor, there's a Muera Trash Tactician, there's a Hugs Grizzly Guardian, there's an Agate Assault. I'm gonna take the Hugs, right? Beginning of your first main, add red or green for each raccoon. When you expend 4, gain 3. And when you spend 8, exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of the next turn. You may play those cards. You know what? Let's take Muera. I think Hugs may wheel. No, let's... Hugs is a win condition. Valley Flamecaller would deal damage to a permanent player. It deals that much damage +1 instead. Oh, here's the payoff part where we start to get all the really, really good cards that I would have loved to have. There's a Burrowguard Mentor too, which I think is pretty good, but we'll take the Valley Flamecaller. God, that whole last pack. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. Head of the Homestead's fantastic. Probably better than Frilled Sharpshooter. And in fact, there's another Veteran Guard Mouse, but I think we'll take the Head of the Homestead. No, I think we have our 5s. We have our 5s. We have Quake Tusk Boar and we have Hugs all the way at the top. Let's take another 4. 4s are great. 4s are fantastic. We don't want... and also allows me to cut my Spark Shooter? Yeah. There's another Alana's Pathmaker. I don't like this guy. 2/1 first strike. When it attacks, you get a red. I feel like that doesn't do enough, right? There's an Herbalist. We're not making tokens, really. Alana's Pathmaker is probably fine, but I think we want to take another Booming Blast, or Bloom Blast, rather. Just to, you know, nug your opponent for 3 in the face. Again, like, I just love that. It's just Lightning Bolt attached to other things. Ooh, okay, this is hard. What are we looking at in terms of removal? Because I'm tempted to take the Agate Assault, but I feel like the Blacksmith's Talent is just that much better. Especially with these 1, 2, 3 trample creatures. Let's take the, because I have 2 Blooming Blasts, a Shove, which we're probably going to get rid of, the Gnaw, and a Conduct Electricity, which we're probably not playing. There is, oh god, there's a few here. There's an Agate Assault and a Take Out the Trash. 3 to target creature or planeswalker if you control a raccoon, draw, discard if you do draw. Is this the wheel of that other pack? It's not. Let's take the trash. I think we want... Oh, okay, I guess we got the Agate Assault. There's another Rabid Knot, or there's a Roughshod Duo, which is another Trampler. We're not going to really have too many tokens aside from the ones made by Head of the Homestead, so I'm going to take the Roughshod Duo because it has Trample. Rabid Knot, god. Haha. How many creatures do we have? 16 creatures? You know what? Oh, too slow, I guess. Sazakap's Brew is fine, but we don't need a third. Agate Assault, this is the wheel of that pack. There's also a Steam Path Charger and a Might of the Meek. Take the Assault. Oh my god, that was almost a misclick. Alania's Pathmaker. I think that was the wheel of that other pack. Is that, and another Alania's Pathmaker. Okay, that's fine. We got like 3 Alania's Pathmakers. So I think that those will actually do a good job of impersonating that rare. And I think that keeping Hugs was probably the better pick there. Oh, we did get the Blacksmith's Talent. Okay, so I keep clicking the wrong thing here. Hold on. Now we have to cut things. I did kind of want to take the bite, but that Wandertail Mentor also didn't wheel. Okay. I don't think we're playing Adept. Nope, I cut another one of those creatures accidentally. Oh god, I'm like double clicking things that are just like, hold on. I want the Mage. I want the Flame Caller. Alright, so go back up. I wonder why this is acting so slow. God, I hope it's not me. Okay, so we have a lot of removal, right? A bunch of 5s. We have only a little bit of ramp. We want to hit our land drop, so I think we should leave in the Heaped Harvest. There's 2 Blasts, there's a Shove, we're cutting the Shove. There's 2 Rabid Gnaws, there's a Brew, there's a Innkeeper's Talent, and a Blacksmith's Talent. We have plenty of ways to spend our mana. I'm going to get rid of that Combat Trick. I don't think it's good enough here. Besides, the Rabid Gnaws themselves are combat tricks. I thought I took a second Guard Mass, but that's fine to not have one. How are we doing on creatures? We have 18 creatures. I think we can cut a Spark Shooter. I just don't think it's good enough. Everything else is just very good. Otherwise, I can't believe we got so many really good cards in that last pack. Like, we really got paid off. Now we have to cut down to the basics, right? I wish we got another either Wandertail Mentor or something else to help us ramp other than Heaped Harvest. I'm gonna cut the Grotto. We're gonna play full ass actual lands, right? Let's see. I don't think it's gonna be good enough, and we're not really splashing for anything. Let's look at the removal spells that we have. We have 2 Agate Assaults, 2 Blooming Blasts, 2 Rabid Gnaws. Sazakap's Brew is also a combat trick, which I think is fine. Stocking the Pantry is good for card advantage, but the only thing that really... I guess Wandertail Mentor also puts tokens on itself. Let me see what else, like, does tokens. Hold on real quick. +1, that's not a token though. There's a Pathmaker. This gives itself a counter if an opponent lost life. Okay. I think we cut Stocking the Pantry, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we can cut... God, this is hard. I do want Sazakap's Brew just because it's card advantage, but also the other card, it was card advantage. But that we're gonna activate that a lot less than I think we are, unless I'm wrong. In which case, I'll just cut Sazakap's Brew in the future. Maybe we get rid of the Conduct Electricity because it costs so much. And we have a lot of 4s, but that's where we want to be in this deck. We have a lot of 5s too. We have like 3 2s. God, this is going to be hard. We're going to need all 17 lands. Innkeeper's Talent is a win condition. Heaped Harvest, I think we just need for the ramp package and to hit our lands. But then again, you know what? Screw that thing. 6, 7, 8, 9. Blacksmith's Talent, I like that. I think I like it too much, actually. You know what? We have 3 Alania's Pathmakers, so let's get rid of the Sazakap's Brew. So this is 6 removal spells, 2 other spells, right? Hugs also just like exiles a bunch of cards. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. He's a badger. He's not even what's it called? A raccoon. God, nothing from that pack wheeled either. I'm like, somebody else or a few people must have been like either in it or forcing it. Also not playing that many green cards, so I think we could actually cut a green source and play another red source. Although we do have this for double green. Well, I guess it's going to be one of those, like, let's see how that works out. 42 cards. What are we cutting? What are we cutting? Is it just a Blooming Blast? I don't think it could be one of the creatures. I don't think it could be the creatures at all. And we want to be very aggressive, so I don't think it's the Blooming Blast. Maybe it's an Agate Assault. 41 cards? 41 cards, 17 lands? Seems good. Red green aggro. Let's spit out some chonkers. Oh no, going into round 1, here's our first opponent. My cat's about to yell at me, so guess who's getting to get some... Who's gonna get some much needed screen time? Yes, the Furball. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Hmm? Want attention? This hand's perfect. Keep. Would like to draw more lands. And would like to play Coruscation Mage with its Offspring thing, but I will cast it as a 2-drop. Opponent, mulligan to 6. Okay. Kinderspark Duo, that's pretty good. Shoreline Looter. Part of me wants to kill that, but I won't. They get to loot every time they hit us with that. Maybe I should. I don't want to throw... Screw it. Not with Offspring. I'm gonna play it as a 2-2. You know what it is? It helps them fill their yard, sure. And this, let's see, it's this one, right? Otter, Raccoon, Lizard, okay. Otter, Mouse, Lizard, Mouse, Otter, or Raccoon. So this is most of the deck, and this is actually a Raccoon. Oh, God. I think we kill that, though. Play that. This is non-creature, 1 to each opponent. I'm gonna give them a treasure, screw it. We're gonna be on the beatdown, kill that, deal 3 to them. Hit them for another 2, they're at 14. That was kind of cool, actually. Let's see, hit a land, we can just throw out the Quake Tusk Boar, right? I'd like to cast Flamecaller and have Kindlespark Duo out, yeah. And they're taking another 2 off of that. Cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Picasso. Opponent's looting again. Sure. Play a land. Let's just make the best use of our mana. Playing the quote-unquote 4-3. And now we have 2 5-drops. And I would like a land. Oh. Did they cast that for free? Yep. That's pretty good. Sure. Okay. Does that trigger there? No, it doesn't because they exiled that spell. Okay, so we do need both of these out. How to play... Got the Lizard Mouse. If I play this, next turn I can get this to do another damage to that thing. If I hit a land, no. I think I have to play the bigger creature here. I wish we hit a land. I really do. And if I hit a land next turn, I can go Kindlespark Duo, leave up Rabid Gnaw. Right? We don't have anything to really recur things from our graveyard, and green seemed pretty closed up off last during the draft. It's a shame because like we got such good green cards, you know. Okay, yeah, I'm not blocking that. No blocks here. If Valley Flamecaller hits them, it's just 4 damage, right? Actually, if I blocked the Daring Wave Rider, damage to a permanent or player deals damage +1 instead. So this is technically a 4/3, even though it doesn't read it as such. Very suspect. I'm going to attack first. Yep, that's 4. And then we're going to play this guy, who's a 3/4. And if he blocks the Wave Rider, he kills the Wave Rider. Okay, opponent just wants to draw a card here. Sure. I'd love to hit a land. Oh, they're playing Esper. That for no value? Okay. I'm gonna attack with the guard mouse here. Sure. Rabid Gnaw. That gives us +1/+0 first strike, and we want that land. So we kill that. We get first strike, we kill that. And end turn. Great 2-for-1. Sure, can't block it. Draw a card. If they can't start playing some blockers here. Vanishing Light. What are they gonna kill? That? Oh, that's wrong. Quake Tuskboar. GG. Good game. The Quake Tuskboar does not get a bonus to its damage from the, whatever the stupid thing is, but I think they banished the wrong thing. I don't know. It doesn't get a bonus from the Valley Flamecaller because it's not one of the 4 listed creatures, but yeah, that was great. I think the 2-for-1 was the real turning point in that game. Right, as well as early on just having the Otter out while I blasted them in the face for 4. Or, sorry, for 3. Like, there's an engine there. There is an engine there. Part of me thinks I should put in more non-creature spells, but I also don't think that that's going to work. We do want to hit our land drops, though. We do desperately want to hit our land drops. I guess it's just sort of the dichotomy of like, hey, we have to have everything go well. Which is... Sure, right? This seems fine. 2-drop. We go first? Yeah. Play the Wandertail Mentor. Turn 2. Hopefully draw a 4-drop with the next 2 draws. There we go. Hopefully draw another land. Agate Blade Assassin. Oh, Innkeeper's Talent is very good here. If I play Innkeeper's Talent, I could just attack with Wandertail Mentor, but I think the better thing to do here with my mana is to do that. Target a creature I control, sure. Make it a 4/3. Would love a land. Just cramming out a Quake Tuskboar. Opponent's like, do I kill that now? That's gonna be big. Lunar Convocation. Okay. I'll block that. Yep. Sure. That's great. Quake Tuskboar. Make that a 4/4. Give this thing +2/+0. All attack. Take 9. I think next turn we'll Innkeeper's Talent, Booming Blast. Tap this for a green to give all of my creatures that have +1/+1 counters on them ward 1. Put a counter on the Bramblebard Guard Captain so that it can increase the Quake Tuskboar's power by a little bit more, right? And I think that might be game. This might have been just like a really fast match. Oh, and the Blooming Blast, I'm going to, of course, do 3 to my opponent's face. Sure. Hit me for 2. And then another one off the Convocation. If they draw off Convocation, they might just already be dead. Ooh, look at that. If you will lose 4 life if nothing is selected. I don't mind losing 4 life right now. Let's see. Oh, wait. I could play this. It's got equipped too. Equip that to that. Beginning of turn. Put a 1/1 counter. Put that on that on that. Send that in. Taking 9. Okay. They sacrificed their Lunar Convocation to that thing too. Sure. Lose 4. Select up to 2 non-land permanents. You will lose life if fewer than 2 are selected. I lose 4 life, so I'd have to block. I'm gonna actually sacrifice this and lose 4. And then I'm gonna block this. Sure. Wow, this has been like, this is a really fast game. Okay, sure. Let's see. What do I do? Oh, wow, I think our opponent got us there then. Discard a card. Lose 4 life if nothing is selected. Jesus. Alright. Lose 0 life. Okay. Oh! Yeah, they got us. I have, I can't cast my Head of the Homestead. Ah, I can throw 4 to their face and then, or sorry, 3 to the face and then that's it. Good game. Oh, that sucked. We lost to a rare and a mythic. Oh, man. Oh, dude, we were so close. We had the nuttiest start and then all of a sudden it's just like, nah, rare, rare, rare. 2 rares. Well, they didn't really get any much use out of that, but the Rotten Mouth Viper. Getting this back and then like triggering it again. This thing is insane. Getting it out on turn 4 even. Leave match. Wow. We lost to 2 rares and a mythic. We didn't get to do the thing that I would have liked to have done, but man, we were so close to just like, what was that, turn 5 killing them? Maybe the content creators are right. Maybe this format's a little bit too fast. 1-1 going into round 3. Cause that seemed very fast. Pathmaker turn 3 seems good. Attack with this. I didn't realize that my mentor was also my second green source. There's a second green source. Ah. Mountain out. Okay. Sun Shower Druid. Oh, they have a very slow start. Okay, so Wandertail Mentor. Next turn we're going to play the Pathmaker, I guess. And it'll get us a card off the top. And we do have enough mana to like cast whatever. That's a trap. Oh, are they thinking about like burning a pump spell? Okay. I was about to say, like, I don't think you burn a pump spell there, buddy. Let's see, that's a 2/3. If I play this, it's card advantage, so we'll do that. I'm getting another one. Cool. We're just gonna churn them out. I have no problem with trading this for anything. Okay, they have Innkeeper's Talent as well. Sure. I will trade this for that thing if they attack with it. I don't care. Innkeeper's Talent's very good here. They do have access to 2 mana though, because Thornvault Forager can tap for any color? Right? Oh, it adds green. Okay. Please don't have a fight spell. Okay. You eat that. Please have a pump spell though. Ah. Sure, level 2. Okay. I'm gonna play a land, play this, make this a 4/4, attack with it. That Rabid Gnaw is gonna be great. Because it'll get rid of whatever their biggest creature is and clear some space for this Alana's Pathmaker. Green. Opponent does have access to 4 mana still. It's just one of it's either a colorless only or specifically through a filter land. But these Alana's Pathmakers have been amazing. What do you do? Waxwane Witness. I just kill that now, right? It has Ward 1. Yeah. There's auto pay. I'm tempted to use this. What would that leave them at? They would take another 3. They'd be at... No, let's not do that just yet. Maybe I should have played Roughshod Duo first, actually. Let's just attack. I'll leave up Blooming Blast so that if they put a token on the Forager, I can kill it in response. Pileated Provisioner. They have to put a token on something else. Gift the treasure, kill that. They could tap for green to do something. They might have a combat trick that could save it, but they're still taking 3. Okay. Sure. It becomes a 4/5. Play this. If I play this... Yeah, okay. I guess they saw it. Jesus. Okay. Ranking up to gold 2. My next turn, I think, was actually not to spit out hugs, but actually, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I can spit out the Gramblebard Captain and the Roughshod Duo, and I think I spit out the duo first, and then the Captain that puts a token on this, but also that triggers the Expend 4 thing, which means that this will get +1/+1 and trample, and then we put another +2/+0, and it's just attacking for that much more, and then they just block and die regardless. That seems fine. Leaf Match. These Frilled Sharpshooters, they're sitting in my hand, and I feel like they're not good enough. Or rather, this one Frilled Sharpshooter is sitting in my hand, and I feel like it's not good enough. So I'm actually going to make the executive decision to cut it and put another removal spell. I'm going to put in an Agate Assault, and we're going to cut a... Where are you? Frilled Sharpshooter, Spark Shooter rather. Menace and Reach on a Hill Giant that could be a 4/4 seems fine, but I think we want to like interact earlier if we have to. Especially because some of these cards, oh my god, like this is supposed to be low overpowered because I think they want to think of this as like kind of a core set, but at the same time, this is not a low power set at all. Seems fine. Coruscation Mage turn 2. Seems great. I know, no Offspring. I'm sorry, game. It's cute, right? Okay. Do I just kill that? Burn black red. I think we just kill that and then hit them. Yeah, kill that for now. This does another point of damage to them. Bong. And it uses all of our mana, so the next turn we can just use Veteran Guard Mouse, right? And keep up the Rabid Gnaw. Wow, rude. I think this is a good time for you to regret that. 3/4. Doesn't do much, but I'm gonna send it in. Yep. Offspring. Oh no. It's got the Offspring. Okay. Play this. Next, I'll attack. Taking that, and then we'll play the Head of the Homestead. So they can't really have a good attack here, actually, because these two block these two pretty easily. Sure, I'll block this with this, and this with this. And if they have, like, I don't know, Trumpet Blast, you got me. Okay. Is there a board wipe in this format? Oh, there's the Cutthroat, okay. Cindering Cutthroat. Ooh. Two attackers. Rabid Gnaw here. Actually, no, it cancel. Next. Sure. If they do Scales of Shale, I'm going to, Oh, you dumb bitch. Blooming Blast is fine. Let's play a 2-drop. That wasn't that nice. That could have been a huge blowout on either side. And if they can't build the board here, we have Quake Tusk Boar. That's just going to make things very difficult for our opponent. Thornplate Intimidator. Sacrifice a non-land permanent. View battlefield. I'm going to lose 3 life. I don't think that matters. Trigger that. Give it Valiant. Make it a first striker. Attack with 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. One of the great things about Raccoon Rallier is you can target something else that has Valiant and just like trigger the Valiant for free by tapping it. Leave match. Blooming Blast would have been awesome as well, but you know. Then we just swing. Claimzo? 3 and 1. Wow, okay, so it feels really fast. It feels really fast. I was talking to a buddy, Fubi, the other day. He was telling me that he watches a lot of Nummy, Numata Nummy, and Nummy was saying that this is starting to get like rough, right? Ah, God. I go first. I have a blacksmith talent, and I've got a 1, a 2. I have a 3, a 3, a 4, a 4. Just need to draw lands? This is sus, isn't it? I could play this, and then this could also be a 2, and then a 2, and... Okay. Play this. Maybe they'll think we're mono red. We don't actually have to play anything, right? Alright. They got a Baker's Bane duo. Okay. There's a 3rd. Okay. I'm actually going to offer the trade. Although, if I play the 3, I could just equip this for free and then attack for free. Seems fine, actually. Because it's a 3/3, and then I can make this... If I get another land, I can give it double strike, which is not really the play. I think actually the play should be either Alania's Pathmaker or Roughshod duo. Alania's Pathmaker could be a little bit bad here if we hit our... What's his face? Hugs? I hope we don't. Bushy Bodyguard. Okay. When this creature enters, you may forge. If you do, put 2 1/1 counters on it. Alright, we didn't get what we needed. So, next, I'm attack here. Submit 0. Sure. I don't mind trading. Roughshod duo. Would have liked to have hit a land, though. 2 Pathmakers feels bad. Oh, man. Cache grab, sure. And they do have a squirrel, so they get a food off of it as well. But... Oh, they get a... Did they miss entirely? No, they hit a land. Okay. Sure. No blocks. Hmm? There's a land. Next. Oh, you know what? I probably should have played the whatever first. All attacks. Gong. I think the correct thing to do is actually to play the Brambleguard Captain here. Right? And the reason why I say that is because the Pathmaker, if we hit a land off the Pathmaker, we can play it immediately. If that's all that our opponent has, I'm actually kind of glad. But I think we can pre-combat. Okay, so that's going to be like a 5/5, which I'm not blocking now. No blocks here. With Vigilance on top of that. Alright, we hit a land. Play this. Expend. I'm going to expend. Give this +1/+0. Hit a land. Okay. Beginning of combat on my turn. Equip and attached equipment. So I'm going to put it on this. And then we're going to... Oh! Might as well. Send you in. And if they want to double trade, then that's fine. Otherwise, it's an 8/5 coming at you, baby, with Trample. I think I stacked the triggers wrong. Gong. All right, so we have some pretty good blocks too. We could just block the Tree Guard duo with the Pathmaker, and that doesn't feel terrible. Lily Splash Mentor. Okay. I don't think I block that. You know what? Maybe I do block it with Pathmaker. Sure. Let me see if we can force some action. Okay. Polywallop. Rude. Incredibly rude. Okay, so let's see. What do we do here? I could put Innkeeper's Talent, cast Rabid Gnaw, kill this, put this on this. So I think we do everything, right? Do I even upgrade this to 4? Do I have enough mana for that? No, right? I have 6 mana. This is going to equip for free. So we... Talent. We gnaw that. Creature I control, creature I don't control. Upgrade this. Put a 1/1 counter on this. On this. All attacks. Leaves them at 1. Alright. Let's see if they can win this one turn. Otherwise, we can give this double strike and it'll be double strike trample 6/5. Okay. That does kill it. Okay. Hitting us with a 3/4. Not awful. Pathmaker. Making a path. Land off the top. I can't upgrade either of them, so... next. This makes every one of our top decks just like immaculate. I think I'm gonna actually just upgrade this thing to draw a card. I don't think they attack here unless they have Combat Trick. Ooh. That's very good here. Reach, Trample, Haste. What you got, opponent? We got 2 6-power creatures coming at you. Next. Alright, so beginning of combat. Okay, so we submit 0 for that. Put a 1/1 counter on this so that it has ward. We're not moving that. Eddy Merc Crab. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Oh! Does that kill me? That does, doesn't it? Done, done. Oh, that kills me! Oh, damn, because they get to untap with this. I have to pay both. Yep, good game. I see it. Alright, so they just swing out. Concede. Oh, wow! Ah, that Eddy Merc Crab was good. God damn. Even though we had the... and they could have paid 1 less by just flashing that in before I put the token on it, right? God damn. Tap up to 2 target creatures. And then I was just defenseless, and at exactly 8, they had me at Exaxes. Ah! Ah! So good. So good. So good. We're 3-2. My god. 3-2. This could be the final round. I'd like to get another win just for some more gems, but never know where these matches will go. Holy crap, Ola. Another mono red hand. I think we can keep it. It worked out okay last time. We got a 2, a 3, and a 4. I think I'll actually play the Valley Flamecaller first. I don't want to ramp them, so if they play an X2, I might not kill it. I will play the Flamecaller, though. Ramping them this early is actually bad with Blooming Blast. Although if it's something that needs to be answered, I will kill it at the end of this turn. Damn. I thought that last match we had them. I guess there's been a lot of matches where it's like, it felt like we had them and then all of a sudden, no! Huge reversal! Uh-oh. Has our opponent disconnected? Feels like our opponent's disconnected. Hope not. Opponent, come on. They might have disconnected. Oh no. I'd like to draw lands, so... I think our opponent disconnected. That's very unfortunate. That is a land. They're back! They're a turn behind and they discarded a Hired Claw. Okay. That's a good target for Bloom Blast. And I don't want to give him a treasure here. So I'm not going to. We're just gonna hit him. My kitty. Next turn I'm gonna play the Alana's Pathmaker first. Look at baby. Opponent's just like, yeah, I'm off it. Good game, sorry about that. They disconnected long enough to miss an entire turn and discard a 1-drop. Which is just like, I'm sorry. Play a land, play a 3-drop, go. You know? Like, they didn't build out their board like they could have. And that sucks, I'm sorry. And that might have been just an arena client thing. Which also would piss me right the fuck off. I would probably demand a refund if the arena client was just like, oh, I'm having technical difficulties, eat your loss. You know? This is not a great hand, but it is keepable. And I feel like, especially on the draw, we do want to keep a hand that's somewhat interactive like Blooming Blast. Another land, though, doesn't help. Another land is the worst thing we... It's not funny anymore. I can't kill that. Pass. My turn. Oh my fucking god. This is how we lose. Here's 4 fucking lands! Yeah, pass. Yep. They gain a life, pass. Pass. Summer, not right now. Dire Sight. Yeah, because I'm not doing anything because this deck has decided, well, not the deck. Variance has decided to fuck me for an entire 2-3 turns. It's a fine hand. It's just, you know, it is whatever. My turn. Oh, look at this. It's this little guy. Bramblebard Captain. Well, I'm actually going to cast this with Offspring. Autopay. They have the way that the priority was held back there. It tells me that they have the +2/+2 make a creature indestructible spell. Cat wants attention, cat gets scritches. Next turn we can just Quake Tuskboar and like start trying to run him over, right? Especially because they played Corpseberry Cultivator and Jolly Gerbils. Okay. And Quake Tuskboar just runs that right the fuck over. There's a Pathmaker, which is kinda cool. I think next turn we Quake Tuskboar. Attack again. I think I have to take 6 here, which sucks. Nocturnal Hunger, sure. Gift, draw. Oh, that's right. They draw cards every time they give gifts. And everything that they have currently has like, it just escapes my, no blocks here. It escapes the, Oh, another land. Okay. Play this big guy. Get a Pathmaker. Get that. Next. To damage. Ping him twice. +1/+0 deals damage equal to its power. Come and get it, sure. We kind of knew that they had that, so that's fine. This allows me to block any one of these, and I think we probably do block the cultivator, sorry, because that can grow bigger. And if they have another one of those, so be it. Sure. 3, yep. Oh, they're not. Okay. Opponent's like, I can't let that hit me again. Okay. Let's see. Thornplate Intimidator. Okay. I'm gonna discard Mountain and discard a Forest, just so that you know that I just had like too many of those. Let's see. The 3/4 blocks pretty well. The 2/3 does not. And I don't think we actually send anything after our opponents here. Next. No attacks, end turn. This Blooming Blast represents 5 damage to the face. We could use it to kill this Thornplate Intimidator. Yep, they're foraging again. Or maybe not. I think they just attack with the flyer. Oh wow, okay. Resolve. Pass to blockers. Block this. Block this. Block this. Take 4. Take 4. Oh wait, no, we don't have to block that. Block this. Pass the damage. I'm gonna throw the 2 at this. Give them a treasure. Hit them for 2 more. Sure. Glide Dive Duo. I might be just dead here. Because Brambleguard Captain by himself just doesn't do it. This gains me 6. I think I can attack with the, sorry, not 6/3, right? This is a food. Give it to this. Attack with them. They want to block, they can. Sure. And end turn here. And then I'm going to crack the food at the end of their turn. It's Battle of the Top decks, though. Yep. They gain a life. Crack this. Put ourselves at 4. Husk Burster Swarm. Okay. That's like, we're fucking dead. I could attack with the Captain. See if they block. If they do, I get to Agate Assault, kill it. Yep, alright. Good game. Let's see. I would have cast more spells, but I'm in this mindset of best of 3 where you don't just go like, alright, let me kill that and then kill that and then concede, because you just don't want to show your opponent your cards, right? That's... Actually, you know what? That was a pretty okay end, right? Like, they just dropped the big 6-drop and it was like, oh, that's huge. Yeah, it is. We got to 4 wins, so 4 and 3 is not terrible. Ooh, let's look at the deck real quick. Now, I did like this deck. We kind of pivoted in weird directions with the Steomancer Adept as well as the Clement. I like Clement. I've got to play with him in Jumpstart, and bouncing everything, or having the option to bounce everything to rebuy all of your ETBs, right? Get more, you know, value off of that is really, really good in this format. But we had this deck, and this deck just wanted to resolve big things. I think we needed more ramp, right? I think we needed more ramp, and I think I maybe even should have kept that that food that ramps us. Was Blacksmith's talent good? I don't know. It kind of underperformed here, I guess, because we're not really in the Valiant deck. We're in the Aggro red/green deck. I never saw Hugs. We never saw Hugs. So that was cute. But we did see the Quake Tusk, and every time it landed on the board, it was just like, oh, that's a problem. I would have loved to have seen Hugs. You know, just play it, resolve it, cast it for like 7, get 3 extra cards. But I don't think we had enough ramp. One Wandertail Mentor is not enough. And it was either Mentor or Hugs. And like realistically, come on. You gotta have some fun here. But there was some really good stuff here. I do like how, where is it? Coruscation Mage and Kindle Spark Duo. There's like a nice sort of play pattern with these cards where if you're casting a lot of non-creature spells, and I know that this is for the blue-red deck, but I feel like the blue-red deck is just pretty bad because the blue-red Mentor card is a 1/1 for 2, and that feels awful, regardless of whether or not it has prowess and or haste. You know? But like having this out, having its offspring out, and then like also having this out, we never got to do it. But like I know that there's gonna be turns where you just keep like throwing Blooming Blasts at your opponent's face, and it's like do 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 do. More removal was the correct decision, though I feel, because God, even though removal can be bad in this format with all the creature tokens that may be around, I mean you're not pointing the removal at the creature tokens for the most part. You're pointing it at like the beefers. And speaking of, we just didn't have anything that could take care of a beefer, right? I did cut the 1 copy of Conduct Electricity. 5 mana for 6 damage to target creature and 2 damage to a creature token. I feel that that's so bad. I feel like this should be 4. I feel like this should be 4 mana and it could still be an instant at 4 mana. I don't know. But yeah, this deck was great. I really enjoyed it. Just some bad variants, and also format's fast. Guys, be fast. If you enjoyed that though, please like, share, and subscribe. But also, please come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord, where you can catch me doing stuff like this, as well as some other video game shenanigans, some leather crafting, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, I'm out of here. You have a good evening, folks.